Tsvangirai goes on hunger strike as family confiscates his passport. "You're not going back to Zim." Embattled MDC President Morgan Tsvangirai, who is battling colon cancer, has been placed into an intensive care unit ICU at a Johannesburg hospital after going on a hunger strike. The Daily News on Sunday has reported that the former Prime Minister's health has deteriorated drastically after he refused to eat for 10 days due to the alleged ill-treatment of his wife Elizabeth by his family. Elizabeth has been barred from seeing her husband by senior figures in the Tsvangirai family, who, according to a leaked audio tape, have also seized his diplomatic passport as the factionalism ripping MDC apart extends to the veteran leader's family. Close relatives of the MDC leader accuse Elizabeth of backing MDC Vice President Nelson Chamisa to succeed Tsvangirai and fear she could put pressure on him to facilitate his ascendancy to the throne without following the party's constitution. Recently the government came to the rescue of Tsvangirai when it deployed armed police guards to shoo away the former unionist's alleged relatives who had wanted to raid his Highlands home of household property. Yesterday, the Daily News was told that now Tsvangirai has been diagnosed with a kidney tumor which is in an advanced stage and has grown into the liver. Tsvangirai is under the care of specialist physician and pulmonologist Gunter K. Schleicher, who is working with 2 specialist physicians and a specialist anesthetist. Sources said before Tsvangirai's health had further deteriorated, he had wanted to travel to Zimbabwe to try and stop the ugly infighting in the MDC but had his passport confiscated by one of his brothers. According to the leaked audio in possession of the Daily News on Sunday, Tsvangirai protested the seizure of his passport in a bedside meeting held 12 days ago attended by nephew Hebson Mckevies, his brothers Mondes and Collins, sister Tsidzai and his uncle Isakarus Vapin. Ta'urais vaminatori mukoma si passport ham yawani, you can say what you want but you won't to. Get the passport, Mondes says in a recording in possession of the Daily News on Sunday. Iripari, hey Nakupizwa. It's somewhere, we haven't burnt it. Do you know it's a criminal offense? An agitated Tsvangirai interjects it's a criminal offense Tazviziva. We know, Manasa shoots back. Ndipay passport Yangu. Inandiri Kutin Ndipay passport Yangu, give me my passport, what's the problem? Tsvangirai protests. Zvori Kotora Iwu, what you are saying, you are right, Ijasu we are also right, Mondes insists. Tsvangirai interjects in a faint voice, this passport is a new passport, it is a diplomatic passport and I may want to use it. Ndipay passport yang undagarneo. A sikana mavakuti mavakuitas vamakuita, in the handy chadi. Let me keep my passport. If you don't want with it, then I don't want it anymore, Tsvangirai said in the tape. Family spokesperson Mckevies told the Daily News on Sunday yesterday Tsvangirai cannot return home because he was undergoing treatment. Yuri Kupi Tsvangirai, where is he? He is detained in hospital. Manu Ananzi Ain Zimbabwe Ikiwara, they want him to return home when he is sick, he asked rhetorically. Told that the MDC wants him home to deal with the deadly MDC factionalism, he retorted, Mazanganoka Hu. Passport Hairisi Remtk, Ndr Tsvangirai. Politics sides Zakapata. Vanadzoka Gumoshakazodi. I am holding on to the passport Iiri Pamubeda or Ikurapwa. The passport is not an MDC document, it's Tsvangirai's document. This has nothing to do with the MDC. It's a family issue. After that confrontation, coupled with the barring of his wife, the Daily News on Sunday understands that Tsvangirai then refused to eat. His health deteriorated sharply and doctors who examined him reportedly told the family that the hunger strike was threatening to do permanent damage to his organs. He was then carted into the ICU. The Daily News on Sunday can report that Tsvangirai wanted to return home to anoint his successor, and put down direct defiance of his order. The MDC is being devoured by factional lies which have intensified ever since Tsvangirai hinted that he was thinking of quitting active politics due to his failing health. The once-dog labor union leader has been in and out of South African hospitals for cancer of the colon treatment in the last months. As his health continues to worry his supporters and family, his senior officials in the MDC have been going at each other hammer and tongs, with different factions punting their preferred candidates to succeed the former PM. On Thursday, the infighting within the MDC degenerated into comical scenes as the VPs publicly clashed, while Tsvangirai spokesperson, Luke Dambranyoka, was forced to call an urgent press conference to tell journalists that he was still in charge of communication and had indeed been instructed by the former PM in the inclusive government to communicate the appointment of Chamisa as acting president. Tsvangirai's family on Friday came out backing one of the MDC vice presidents, Elias Mudzuri, who insists that he's in charge of the party in the absence of the former PM. Mudzuri, 60, on Friday also claimed to have seen Tsvangirai at the top-notch 190-bed top-notch Wits Donald Gordon Medical Center, WDGMC, in Johannesburg, South Africa, and claimed he was still the acting president. "I had the privilege of meeting President Tsvangirai. Meeting him again today. I am still the acting president until his return. Please stay focused on strengthening the party and winning elections. Ignore falsehood. Victory is certain," Mudzuri said on microblogging site Twitter on Friday. His claim was backed by Tsvangirai's eldest son Edwin during an interview with South African Broadcasting Corporation. However, another Tsvangirai's son Vincent told the Daily News on Sunday the hospital has dramatically tightened the rules on his dad's hospital visitors since he slipped into semi-consciousness. VP Mudzuri is lying. "My dad is currently not receiving any visitors. He has not seen anyone in the last 48 hours and will not see anyone in the next 48 hours, he said. Apart from being worried by ugly MDC factional fights, Tsvangirai has had to watch his wife being denied access to him by his relatives. Last week, our sister paper exclusively revealed that Tsvangirai's family members were refusing to allow Elizabeth to see him at the WDGMC. Close relatives of the MDC leader accuse Elizabeth of backing Chamisa to succeed Tsvangirai and fear she could put pressure on him to facilitate his ascendancy to the throne without following the party's constitution. Elizabeth did not deny the ill treatment and told the Daily News, "I will only talk when all this is over, when my husband is out of hospital. Right now I am concentrating on my husband's sickness. Whatever is happening, I have no comment. When my husband is fully recovered, I will make a statement." Tsvangirai's wife enjoys cordial relations with the youthful acting MDC president. Tsvangirai wed Elizabeth, née Makaka, in September 2012.